Hello, welcome back to Divine Feline Tarot. As usual, today is going to be a general reading. We're going to ask the question, what does Spirit want us to know right here, right now, in this moment? What is most important for us to know? And as I always put before any one of my readings, please use your own discernment when it comes to any tarot or divination online. The messages shouldn't be confusing or hard or frustrating to apply to your situation. If it is for you, it should serve more as internal confirmation. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get into it. I have a few different decks here. As you can see, I'll probably tell you the names of them as I go through them. We have our trusty cat tarot to clarify if needed. We also have some Scrabble letters, homemade Polaroid oracles, and the jar of miscellaneous things. So we have a lot. I'm gonna try and keep this reading a reasonable length of time, but yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. All right. Okay. I'll only communicate with beings of love, here for our highest and greatest good and the highest and greatest good of all involved, intending no harm to me or through me, or to or through anyone. What is it we need to know today? What is most important for us to know today at this time? What is most important for us to know right here, right now? Okay, I'm going to start with the animal, the spirit animal oracles. Okay. Sorry, I got a lot of decks. I'm trying to make room up here. All right. What is most important for us to know right here, right now? Sorry if the camera is shaking. My mind is clear, my heart is full and unburdened. My mind is, oh, that is way too many. Yeah, okay, I'll read the top, because when it usually comes out like that, that's usually what I do. Reclaim your power, time for a deep dive, and take a leap. Oh my gosh. Take a leap of faith. All right. So if any of those come out again, we know they're of a lot of importance. Okay. What is it we need to know today, right now? That's too much. Be generous of spirit. Just a few, please. Okay, that one's peeking out. I'm tempted to look. The abundant universe will provide. Okay, so with what we were getting so far, I'm getting like a string. Okay, that's a reasonable amount. I'm getting a string of trust, a message of trust, sort of. What is it? It's like the tip of the iceberg. There's something about trust, but we're gonna look at the cards bottom of the deck. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. there's so many decks up here. I'm kind of tight on space. All right, let's see what we got. You are never alone. A rebirth is assured. Make your dreams real. All right. Yep, something's already weaving. I'm getting a lot of reassurance of your path right now. Reassurance of your path. And I set the cards and the crystals up intentionally. So with the green aventurine being the heart, the lapis lazuli being, I don't know if you can actually see it. You can see like a peek of it, but the lapis lazuli being that third eye, and the rose quartz being, again, yes, connected to the heart, but it's more like the center. So for 3 cards to come out perfectly. Anyways, you're never alone. Your rebirth is assured. Make your dreams real. You're being aided in something that you're creating. That's a message that comes out a lot in my readings. Yes, spirit is very present at this time with the inner work that you're doing, as well as anything you may be trying to produce externally. Let's get some more. The activations. This is just an overview right now, but yeah, I already, yes, something's weaving. Something's already being woven. The story here is being woven, but there's something in your life that is being woven. And it's like you're doing your part here on the material, 3D. Obviously, you have to human and do things, but you're never alone. Just as much as you're doing here, there are beings, spirit helping you on the other side in the spiritual okay, romantic love, maybe of significance with the you are never alone. There is also change on the bottom of the deck just then. And maybe, again, it's not so much a romantic love specifically, but the essence of a union. Yes, the essence of a union, whether that be the union of self, the union of self and, being one with everything, because everything is connected. Okay, so there's this consistent message of weaving, and maybe that has to do with something that you are creating. It may, I'm feeling like it's gonna connect a lot of people, or it can connect a lot of people. We're already all connected. Yes, everything is connected. But I'm feeling like there's like a strengthening, almost like a remembrance that's being activated of that connection through whatever it is that you're bringing forth, if that makes sense. The change is happening. It's here. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek. These are little affirmations I have like taped to my wall, and I'm just being called and verbalized then. Okay. Throat chakra. Throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Yes, okay. So I'm not so much being drawn to the word specifically, but the throat chakra, there's something that you're expressing. You may be called to speak. You may be called to sing, even write. And maybe it's not, I don't know, there's something about the expression of self, something that you're expressing into the world that's gonna touch a lot of people. Yeah, it's gonna touch a lot of people, and they will feel less alone. They're gonna feel, I'm hoping this is making sense. I know we haven't really gotten into the nitty-gritty, but there's something clearly here. We have 5-5 as well. Rebirth is assured. Yeah, I almost want to say I don't think spirit will let you like stay in the same place, if that makes sense. I mean, we have free will, but I also feel like your spirit, you won't let yourself stay in the same place and not make this happen. Again, take what resonates, but hopefully this can serve as more reassurance and motivation. We're going to continue. Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality we desire. Harmonize. Miracle. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Yup. Something's being woven. Something's being woven. It's going to bring people together in a remembrance. Bottom of the deck. Tantric journey. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. I feel like I should read that again. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. That's a beautiful card. And it feels like it's mirroring and combining the aspects of like all the cards from this deck, at least. Coherence. Yes, with the throat chakra and you are not alone, it's giving me again that message of what's coming. The word that's coming is combining, but it's like with other people of like-minded, again, frequency frequency, the harmonization, you know, we all have our different vibes, but harmony is such a, especially in music, and that may be, again, with the throat chakra, something of significance. Music, everybody's true essence, that vibration, that note, that tune, that frequency that we carry is beautiful. But when we can harmonize with people on different layers and their specific unique notes, that's something that's profoundly beautiful. And there's something that expands out of that place when those frequencies, those notes resonate like that, when they collide, coincide together, and they make something new. Yeah, I feel like, again, I'm still just on the surface of what this is. I'm not gonna say whatever this is, but okay. And this is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. There's definitely something about the bringing together, being, again, the wholeness of self, and how that resonates to everyone around, everybody that you affect. There's a weaving. There's a weaving to make it happen as well. It seems like it's emotional loss. Emotional loss. And there's another 5. So you may feel alone, actually. You may feel alone in your general life, and also maybe in what you're trying to create. But I'm getting, again, as you continue to find that wholeness and oneness in yourself, again, you're putting out that frequency, which like-minded people will attract. But I think there's also that thing of with whatever change you're going through internally, these parts of yourself that are shifting, old parts of yourself that you're letting go of, the change that is taking place internally, there's something, you attracted the things and situations that you did in the past because you were putting out a certain frequency. And again, a lot of us, we don't know that this is how it works. This is how we were taught. This is how we grew up. This is how, etc., etc. So it's not particularly our fault that we operated and put out those signals and attracted the people that we did. But now, with that knowledge, with that foresight, the knowing now, that these are not the people and places and things that really fulfill our soul, that we want to keep attracting. We are not those same people. There's this clearing out of that old cycle, so that this new rebirth, this new coming in miracle, this new perception, even, you're going to be able, it's clearing out so you can attract the things that you really want, things that you've always been deserving of, things that you desire. insert insert the things that you want, the things that you desire, the things that you've always been deserving of, your dreams, etc., etc. You're clearing out that energetic code that no longer applies to you. So this moving forward, this rebirth, it's a complete, yes, it's a complete rebirth. It's a complete, it's a complete reframing of I keep getting energetic code. It's a complete reframing of your energetic code. You know, it's almost like the body, that's what's coming to mind. The body, like, we are not the same cells. Not a single one of our cells was the exact same cell that we had 5 years ago, you know, when we were born, whenever, you know. And that's sort of what it seems is happening energetically. Obviously energy is different, you know. I assume there is a natural cycling, but we especially as human beings, we can hold on to those energetic attachments, those energetic cords, in the ways that we behave, we think, etc. And we keep the old cells, so to speak. So this is like, again, it seems like a washing, it seems like a wash of that, what had like such a hold, that firm energetic attachment. It's being severed, being washed, clearing space, all these, you know, cliche. I get it, yes, very cliche, but it's cliche, I guess, because it needs to happen. That's how we make room for these dreams to be made real. We have to make room. Okay. Love begins. So maybe okay. I think, again, like the romantic love, it comes when it's supposed to. But again, I'm with this, it's like a within, without thing. It starts within. And yes, again, it's cliche. I get it. Yes, it is cliche, but that's how you know you're going to attract the love that you're really looking for. When you find it within, that's when you know you won't settle and you won't attract anything less. And I think that's, you know, again, with the frequency that you're putting out, you don't want to rush into pulling in, I don't want to say pulling in connections right now, but that's what came to mind. There's like a really taking time to become whole and take stock of yourself, clean the clutter out of yourself right now, because this is happening. It's already happening. This change, this rebirth, it's already happening. It seems like a preparation. Yeah, it seems like a preparation for this, for these dreams, this wish, this love, relationship, whatever it is, to come in. Bottom of the deck, fertility. Yeah, so the seed has been planted and there's something that's about to take root is what is coming to mind, but it feels as if it's already taken root. It's either the seed has been planted and it's taking root, again, making it real, grounding it down into reality, or that seed has been planted, it's already taken root and it's about to sprout. It's about to sprout in a way that you can see it. Okay. So right now, yes, right now you're watering and you're tending to your garden, to your seeds. You're coming back to you. Come back to you. Yeah, I don't think you should be looking outside of yourself. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't. I do think there is a stress that, or not stress, but there's an emphasis that it begins within. Everything begins within. And this loss is making way for new beginnings. And you're not alone, because Spirit is always with you. And your Spirit is always with you. And I think we don't always take that into consideration. That we are also our highest priority is what came to mind. Like, to our soul, we are our highest priority. Oh, crown. Yep. Sorry. Crown. Making your dreams real. Taking the ideas. Yeah, there's like there's a pouring into. You're being poured into. Ideas are pouring into you. And they're being made real by the actions you are taking. And if you don't exactly resonate with actions you are taking, I think it's a push to take action towards these ideas, because I'm pretty sure you've had them for a while. Bottom of the deck. Deception and envy. Bottom of the deck. Deception and envy. And right under that, prosperity begins. And what did I say? The seed that has taken root and is beginning to sprout. Okay. Is this the shadow? It is the shadow. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting with that. This could be an aspect of you. The mask that we wear, the way we look, and compare ourselves, our journeys to other people. Yes, okay, there is a union that has to, yes, an acceptance of the shadow, an acknowledgement of the shadow within that has to be acknowledged. And that's what's freeing up. this space for this, for this, for this, for these ideas to be birthed. We have to acknowledge those deeper aspects of ourselves. We have to acknowledge their purpose and what they taught us. Everything that we've gone through. Wow, 1177. Anyway, everything that we've gone through, the good and the bad sides of us, good and the not so good, it has served to make us a better person. And this is the point where we choose whether we stay here. But I don't think it's a stay here. I think it's to keep holding on to this. We have to decide whether we keep holding on to this. The comparisons, the envy, the self-flagellation, even. Or do we let it go? Do we forgive ourselves? Do we feel the pain, feel it all so that it can be released? Do we acknowledge it now so that we can clear it out for what is coming? To me, yes, it's clogging up the heart. Accepting, yes, acceptance. No longer rejecting the selves, but seeing, again, how it served its purpose. How it served its purpose, what it taught us. How it served its purpose to protect us, seemingly, you know? I want to keep this one out. I almost want to keep all of these out. Okay. And tapping into your higher authority, your higher knowing. And it's not a higher knowing, but your internal knowing, your internal authority, your self-sovereignty. You're not at the whims of your subconscious. Not anymore. You can be aware of it. And I think that's, yes, being aware and taking authority, taking charge of how you want to show up in the world. Self-sovereignty. Okay. Don't think we're gonna need the cats to clarify. I'll hear from the Wisdom Oracle. And then I think I'll do the Polaroid oracles. Polaroid oracles. I do wanna shake our jar of miscellaneous things. Why? What is your reason? What is your why for the things that you do? Okay. Not for you. Conflict and chaos. Chaos and conflict. Here and now. And milk and honey. Yes, there's a clear crossing over. There's a clear crossing over into something new. Yes, something better, something magical, I even want to say. There's an opportunity you're being given now in the here. Yeah. Here and now to let go and have peace now, to be in the present. This is where the fertility is, in the present. This is where the miracle, the change. Yeah, there's a letting go of old ways of being, things that were never meant for you, ways of thinking, ways of feeling, people who didn't treat you the way that you were supposed to be treated, the way that you would like to be treated, the way you treated them. There's a shedding of a skin that is not yours. To come into your true frequency, to come into union with yourself. So you are whole moving into this new phase of life. And I do think that will ultimately open up to connections that are soul fulfilling. Okay, so I'm going to do the Polaroid oracles. Oop, camera shaking. I'm going to do Polaroid oracles and then I'll, oh my lord, sorry. And then I'm going to consult the jar of miscellaneous things. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards. Party, party, party. This literally depicts like happy times. Okay, sorry about that. Slight interruption. Anyways, party, party, party. Literally talks about happy times, celebration, just feeling good. Like this is what you have to look forward to. You know, a very happy, joyous time in life. And there's almost this air of not expecting it, which I think is where this miracle card comes in as well. It's gonna feel like a miracle, and you're gonna want to know how to ground in that present moment so that you can take it all in. You know, you're not bogged down with looking over at whoever else's life, that you can't see what is right here, everything that you have right here. Milk and honey. Okay. Oh. Boop. Okay. Okay. Well, peekaboo signs. I know there's a few different names up here, but this one's peekaboo. Signs. Yeah, okay, so there's something that is eluding your vision. But you're getting signs. There are signs, and maybe it's a sign that something isn't right for you. Maybe there's something that's telling you this isn't the way to go, or go this way. But yeah, I'm getting a clear message that you've been getting signs that something is not right for you. And there's something eluding your vision. There's an opportunity for joy. There's an opportunity for joy. Imagine. Yeah, there's an opportunity to make something that you've been imagining real. Oh, wow. So we have eject, back up, reflection. So again, this is taking a step back, viewing everything. Oh, where was that card? Oh, perception. Yes. Taking a deep, hard look at it, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real, and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Eject, back up from how you feel, what you believe is possible, and realize that anything is possible. Yeah, reinvigorating that belief, because that's what's gonna also bring this in. The belief. And then the bottom of the deck is view, which for me is it's like the wild card. It's the creating, again, imagine creating the image that you want to see, creating the view that you want to see. All right, honestly, okay, I'll pull a few from the jar of miscellaneous things. We also have some things to remember, which I feel might be good to read from. Okay, this might get a little loud, so forewarning. Okay. That's a lot. Oh, Jesus, that's so many. Okay. So, you got both the elastics, so there's definitely something about being flexible. Again, and stretching rigid thinking. Yeah, being flexible, stretching rigid thinking, opening up your perception to ways and paths that you may have not considered. All right. Wow. Your troubles will soon cease and good fortune will smile upon you. That's literally this whole reading. Your troubles will soon cease and good fortune will smile upon you. Look ahead for a fresh start. You cannot make this up. If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Love is to live for somebody. Love is not to live with somebody. Exactly. Trust creates peace. The worst enemy we have is our own fear. Know the unknown, hear the unheard, see the unseen. Be well. I took these off of like tea bags, but they're good. I still call them fortunes. Anyway, let the opportunities come to you. I'm pretty sure I said something about that. The attracting. Anyways, let the opportunities come to you. Cool. Give thanks for the unknown blessings that are already on their way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. The dang seed. Beauty is not caused, it is. Breathe in peace. Breathe out blessings to all. One thorn of experience is worth a whole wilderness of warning. The experiences we've gone through, what we learned from them, what they taught us. Establish harmony and balance in your life. Trust that everything happens for a reason this year. God looks after you in a special way. Friendship is a sheltering tree. I don't think you guys can see the words, but I'm still going to hold them up. The difference between a flower and a weed is judgment, perception. Settling is not an option. Are the flowers not the stars of the earth? Live by your inner knowledge and strength. Your breath fills you with energy. Anywhere and anytime you need it. All right. We're going to read these and then we're going to close it out. Did I read this one? Yes. The purpose of life is to know yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. You are one to be cherished, my love. Never forget. All right, last one. When you need a reminder. Have no fear of moving into the unknown. Simply step out fearlessly, knowing that I am with you. Therefore, no harm can befall you. All is very well. Let your future shine brightly. All right, my loves. I hope this served as a very reassuring message. It was very reassuring to me. There's a lot of good things coming in, and there's a lot of good healing, good stuff happening right here, right now. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Let the opportunities come to you. Center, ground, and focus on yourself and creating that wholeness within. All right, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your time with me. And I hope to see you again. Bye.